on
test route.
MPs disagreeing with him on this Rwanda safety bill on a number of different fronts. Some wanting it to be more harsh, some like say Damien Green, for example,
Weather is so nice.
voting for it, but with holding his nose and saying that this is about as far as it can go before we're
look in there as well. Keep it to the left.
Are you allowed to still go when there's a block, or should you wait back? Do you think?
No, when you're turning left, you keep it to the left and take your turn. Like don't go in his lane. Take a turn back.
Yeah, but just
Yes, yeah. Keep it to the left.
On it goes. The Daily Star focuses on something altogether different.
We're going to go to test center, okay?
I want to know whether you think it is a victory when a British Prime Minister has brought to Parliament a piece of law that in all likelihood won't work because it's trying to defy reality, that reality being international law. And if it's not a victory in the sense that it makes his plan for Rwanda deportations work, if it isn't that, what is it? What has it done to his reputation? What is it doing to our reputation as a nation? 0345 6069.
Yeah, right here, because there's no space.
Yeah,
there's no space in there.
Is 2 cars okay?
Yeah, 2 are fine, but we got no space, so we just wait here.
Good afternoon to you.
It's okay, your light is red
Is it
now.
a victory of any sort?
I think it's a victory for no one. Clearly, the Prime Minister has seen off a rebellion by
Did they get any minors on their
Three.
test?
Three got three.
Free got 3 and Rachel got 4.
That's not
the
bad at all.
legislation which
Yeah,
was introduced.
they did well.
But they want to defeat
Did they
it
do
in
well
order
when
to
they was
persuade
like
it to
practicing with you?
substitute
Yes, I'm
policy
like
that
you.
is in fact incapable of
I don't think I'm going to
implementation.
drive in there.
We were like going on test routes and
Not accept
I get
same
scared with test routes. Like,
exactly the
which is
same
to
with
breach
you.
I feel like I'm just
international
going to take
law
all the
serially
wrong
in
turn.
order to be able to deport people there irrespective
don't
of their
overthink.
rights under international law.
Think positive.
It's completely mad rebellion, which simply has the consequence
Just
of
take
making
it as a
the
normal
Conservative Party
test,
look divided and
yeah,
ridiculous.
just try relax,
Now,
pretend
the
there's
Just
Prime
no one
try
in the car.
relax
is
and think
flawed
that
as
this is a
well.
normal lesson and then
He was certainly
Yeah.
sensible when the Supreme Court rejected the initial Rwanda agreement to say, right, we'll have a treaty. And he's negotiated a
The
treaty
the middle
which
line
might actually work.
and stop here.
Stop to get asylum
So just
seekers sent to
before
Rwanda
that
for
drain?
processing,
Yeah.
and he's tried to shortcut
Look at the middle line.
the system by preventing the courts from looking at it in order to try
I
to
can't go
speed
anywhere
up
till they
the
stop.
Yeah.
flights. But at the end of the day, the courts will catch up with him.
Now they're gonna stop so
They'll
you
catch
can
up
go.
with him domestically because there will be a challenge for incompatibility under the Human Rights Act, and secondly, will eventually, because of our international legal obligations, end up at the Strasbourg Court of Human Rights. But of course, that's quite a long way down the track. And in the meantime, he may have succeeded in getting a flight or 2 out to Rwanda and claim some sort of victory. Whether the policy works, that's another matter, and whether in fact he won't find himself, the government won't find itself in 18 months' time obliged to bring the people back from Rwanda who they sent
So
there.
after the lights, pull up to the left.
And he knows all of that, doesn't
I think he does know all of that, yes. I think the Prime Minister knows all of that very well indeed. I think his Attorney General will have explained all
the
that in complete detail and said, well,
Just slow
the
down.
policy as it stands is not
Slow
breaking
down, slow down.
international law, but it may do so in
Stop
future.
here.
If you insist on
Yeah.
persisting, you can go ahead, but there will be consequences.
You know when you
in
blink to
all
left again,
likelihood
should you
further
check
down the track.
your blind
And
spot?
that, in a sense, is what
No.
the rebels are angry about. They don't want any international
When your exit is clear,
framework
then
of
signal
any kind to impede
and then come to the
Yeah.
left and just
getting rid of these people out of the United Kingdom. The trouble is,
Ch-
however, is that
but
other
ju-
countries
just check
are
your
bound
left
by
mirror always.
international
Check left
law
mirror.
and won't
Yeah.
play ball
For
with us
position
for exactly the
and
same
just for
reason.
stopping this inside mirror, left mirror and then stop.
How harmful is it? I mean, it's a political gamble, isn't it, to save his skin within
So
the
we'll
Conservative
go
Party?
on test
obviously.
route
Yeah.
and let's see how
How
you're gonna do
harmful is
it.
it to his reputation
I'm not gonna
that
help
he
you
is
and you're gonna
prepared
do
to
it yourself
go
this time,
right
okay?
to the edge here?
If you need help or
short
anything,
of
just ask.
enacting some kind of attempt to leave the Convention on Human
What
Rights.
time is your test tomorrow?
I think it's a mistake.
It's on Friday.
What
It's
happens
Friday.
in the
10
long
o'clock.
run is
Okay,
that
10
public
o'clock.
trust in
Time is
politicians
good.
is just
Is it?
further
Yeah,
diminished.
really
I don't
good
think I've had a
time.
Because
lesson
if
in
it
10
is
o'clock.
Good
indeed
time.
a little more than a
10's really
rather
quiet,
risky
10's good.
gimmick which isn't going to
So
work
hard
out,
because
then you're making a
it's
promise
just
and
early
raising
morning.
public
It's
expectations.
not really
which is
early
spending a
and
lot of
not
money.
afternoon. It's just
It's
in the
spending a lot of
middle.
money,
What
which
did
in the
the
long term you're not going to
people
be able
do
to
that
satisfy.
class?
So people
What
will be
times?
angrier still. That should
One
make
was
clear. I think the government's
11
got a
o'clock. The
legitimate and
other one
public
was
have a legitimate
10:40.
1:30.
over
10:14,
illegal
the other one
migration
was,
into the United Kingdom.
12:38.
Yeah, 12:38.
Your destination at 1:45 p.m.
And Rachel Passy here for 11:30.
Try and deter
Right,
it, but those
yeah.
policies
Yeah,
need to
yeah.
work. And I
Did
I
she
think in
cry?
his position, I might have gone
Did she
for the
cry?
treaty, but I would have said let
No.
the treaty work its way through the system. We can't guarantee there's going to be a
Because
flight
she
next
passed for
month or in
second
6
time.
months.
It was
It's
a
going to
second
take
Yeah,
go.
a bit of
yeah,
time.
and free as
And it
first
is
go.
worth bearing
That's
in mind
amazing.
that
Yeah.
we got all
So,
excited about 45,000 illegal migrants turning up on beaches, and actually the number is going down because we at last have an agreement with the Albanians.
It's expected to be 30,000.
Yeah, it's going down to 30,000.
Will it be exactly like that when
Yeah.
I do my test?
Yeah, exactly like that.
Much more worried about
And you know, like, if you're a bit confused on, like, what left
Can you
trick,
see
can
from
you ask
here?
them? Like, oh, is it
Yeah.
this left? Oh, right, okay.
Okay, get ready, and when you're ready, just move off.
But I don't understand, right.
Increase in population.
Do I press that?
Yeah.
That's the subject which
Wait,
is
I'll do it for
being
you.
debated because it's a huge number of people. So the one seems to be a diversion
Is that right,
from
yeah?
the other.
Yeah.
What does this
So
tell
you're
you
gonna go
about
ahead.
your
I'm just
party?
going ahead, then I'm going on to that.
Yeah, York
Yeah.
Road, yeah.
It
Okay.
tells me that my old party is in terrible
Okay.
trouble and is
it
heading
your
out of
clock?
government.
Yeah.
You sure?
And
Look.
that the country has a
Hang
number
on.
of
It's not on.
significant
Hang on, press the triangle.
challenges which politicians are, of all parties I might add, are not really willing to be honest about.
Okay, so once you move forward,
It's
they'll then start talking to you.
Yeah,
Right.
just get ready.
To me to have a solution to this, they say that they've got a
Let's
solution.
move off.
There's no doubt that increasing our cooperation with our European partners may well help, but it's not a complete solution.
So we're
There's
gonna
a
go
dishonesty in
to
our
York
politics,
Road.
but the
Yeah.
Conservative
So we don't know
Party
which
is wrecked.
route is
In
this.
fairness, it
If
hasn't
we're
been
gonna
wrecked
go
by Mr.
to
Sunak, it was
Matalan
wrecked by
or
Boris
is this the
Johnson.
other one, we don't know.
And the legacy is so toxic.
Not even-
I always thought this would happen, that it's impossible
Yeah.
to rebuild
And
public
it's safe,
trust, and the
then we
party
go, okay?
is, I'm afraid, in reality, deeply divided
Right, so
now
just going straight
on
ahead.
ideological issues which are really pretty fundamental. Looking at some of the rebels, I really have to scratch my head and think, are these people really conservatives?
Well, they're not.
I've always understood the term of the word.
No, same here. Yeah, they
Slow
are.
down a little
They are.
bit.
But I'm going to talk more about that after two, actually. What is the Conservative Party turning into, or what has it already become turned into? That question of the dishonesty around within our politics and about some of the solutions that are needed for some of the problems that we have. Let's focus on this particular one, both legal and illegal. Isn't the reality that it's time for the kind of leadership? And I would argue that I take your point about Labour. There's no new fascinating idea from Labour on this that we can latch on
Look
to.
for the
and
instruction now.
But at least they're
So I'm
talking
going to return in
After 600 feet, turn left, 864, York Road, then keep right.
Yeah, we're gonna change the lane.
So I'm going to stay in the left lane and then change when it's safe.
Or you could go in this lane, in lane 2.
In this one?
Yeah.
Turn left, then keep right.
The Director of Public Prosecutions makes me think that he is exactly that.
From here
And
you
he's
go in
saying
lane
that
2.
And facing, if he gets into government and becomes Prime Minister, an enormous series of challenges.
And isn't, if I may, isn't to get, sorry, I took too long to get to the question before, isn't the reality that on both illegal and legal immigration into this country, isn't the reality that we need a root and branch reorganisation of the Home Office, much better funding, not wasting money on Rwanda, but much better funding of the kinds of staffing and training and expertise you need to go through people's asylum applications, much better approach to workforce planning in all sectors, much better approach to how we are educating our children so that workforce planning can be met, and again, not reducing education to just a matter of getting a job, but slightly more joined up thinking on all of that.
Keep in your
These are the
lane.
wider questions.
I'm just following the road ahead for half a mile.
That will solve the
After half a mile, keep right.
a panto.
And then we're gonna turn right and we're gonna go in lane 1 for Selby. You slow down, your light is red. The speed is so fast, I don't know why today.
Do you not need to be 40 in this lane though?
Yeah, but when you see the lights, you need to
Yeah.
slow down.
Well, 22 years in
Because if they
Parliament,
change, what are
realised
you
my
gonna do?
constituents would turn up, and lots of them were seeking housing, which wasn't available because I had a green belt constituency. And a lot of them were absolutely incandescently angry, and for understandable
That's
reasons,
why they
that
put
what
light
saw as
everywhere
natural
so the
environment
people
around them was going to be
stop for the
destroyed
lights.
by development. And they're right, in the sense they were.
After a quarter of a mile, keep right, then turn right.
We need a national debate. How
Quarter of a mile, we're gonna signal right and then,
After this light.
yeah, there.
Yeah.
After this light, signal right and then go in lane 1.
if that's what we're going to have.
Keep right,
Go in lane 1.
then turn right.
Economic growth and population growth are usually seen as being intimately linked, although that link in a lot
Turn
of
right, B6159, Selby
keeping
Road.
this lane now.
countries which have succeeded in raising having
Turn the
economic
signal
growth
off when you
without
move.
population
Yeah,
growth, but you need
because
to do
you
some
made
quite
your
logical
turn now, you
thinking.
don't need
These
it
are
now.
the big questions, because otherwise we will continue to be importing
So
large
we're gonna
numbers
stay
of
in this
people from
lane,
abroad, because
and then
actually
road
most
bends to the
people
left
living in
and
this
we're gonna
country
go
have
ahead.
voted,
Yeah.
not quite with their feet, but certainly have expressed what they want by not in fact having large families anymore.
And some of this, I wonder whether you agree that some of that future thinking, well, it should be present thinking really, but some of that thinking, at the starting point, it won't be the only, it's not a silver bullet, but
Put
the
the
starting
wiper
point
on.
has to be technology, doesn't it? And AI, for example.
Yes, and AI may well actually make lots of work redundant, or at least possible to be done automatically.
How do you keep it
So
on?
in fact, you may not
Is it on
need a
automatic?
Yeah,
constantly
it's
growing
on now.
workforce for your economic
Pull it
growth.
down.
There are all sorts of
One more.
opportunities here as well.
Yeah, and
These
leave
are
it.
some of these subjects are pretty taboo. People don't really like talking about population.
Look at your
It's a bit
lights.
of a
Going
taboo
straight
subject.
ahead.
So lights are red.
All
You
this
need to
is
slow
really
down.
what we're facing. We live in an overcrowded planet, which is in fact, I think in some parts of the world, no longer capable of sustaining the population, which is why all these people are moving to Europe, because they think it's a better place for their future. So these are big issues, and politicians should
just
be
staying on
more
this
willing
road.
to
Okay.
acknowledge that they don't have every solution. They have to think them through and debate them. What we end up
After half a mile, keep left.
and I'm afraid I think the Rwanda policy is essentially, in the way it's been promoted, gimmick. It would have been much better if Rishi Sunak had abandoned it when he took it over and became leader, instead of which, for reasons which aren't clear, he held on to it and promised to deliver on it, even though there must have been a lot of people around saying this isn't real.
After 900 feet, keep left, then take the second left.
Well, I think it is.
Yeah,
I
keep
suspect
left.
part of the promise he made
And then
to
after the
Swell
lights, we are turning left.
Yeah.
something which he may now be regretting. But at least they didn't end up with Swell Brown.
Keep left, then take the second left.
She's so loud.
After 600 feet,
Just slow
turn
down.
left, Primrose Lane, then
Not this
take the
This
second
one.
right.
This
Signal.
after the lights.
Yeah, signal
And your
left
calls
now.
in a moment. This victory, this so-called victory that the newspapers are screaming out for Rishi Sunak.
Yeah.
Turn left,
It's an
then
empty one, isn't
take
it?
the
It's
second
no
right.
Victory, as they say. It's no victory at all. It's a booby prize.
Now we're
It's
gonna take second right. We're gonna go to Matalan in there
This is what
to do our bear
award-winning
part on
customer
there.
service sounds like from real Octopus Energy.
Turn right, then turn around when possible.
Thank you for talking to me. It's been very good, Willie. Thank you so
Turn
much.
right
See
in
you
there.
in Octopus.
Best energy company you could get. Well, it's taken 4 years to do that, so it did do me good.
You go
coming over to
forward
Octopus, didn't it?
and do me a bear park
Octopus Energy.
on your left
Outstanding
here in
service
any bay.
at fair
What we're doing,
prices.
sir?
Hey, Harry.
Forward bear
Oh,
Hello,
park.
mate.
Yeah.
Any tips for the weekend?
Sorry, pal.
Keep it
I'm
to
taking
this
some time
side.
off. I fancied a little break from it all.
Oh, there's
Any
all the
bay on your
football,
left.
the racing, the golf, the
And I'll
rugby.
be on me jollies, out of action, off the grid, incommunicado.
But what about...
As I say, not this weekend. It's important to take time out from betting every now and then. That's the one tip I'll give you. Now, where did I put the sun cream? Son?
Yeah.
Harry? Listen to Harry and please gamble responsibly. 18 plus, be gamble aware.
Club card accepted.
This Christmas at Tesco, get Pepsi Max 24 packs, now only £7, down from £10.50 with club card prices. Helping you become more Christmas.
Slow down,
Tesco,
slow down.
every little
Yeah.
helps. Majority of
Slow
larger stores
down.
Pepsi and 2nd of January. Excludes Northern Ireland and Wush club card required.
'Twas the night before Christmas when all through the kitchen guests were happily sipping the drinks that I'd mixed them. With a selection
them
of
all
tonics
go
from
and then
Fever
go.
Tree, everyone
Need
was
to go
given
back a bit.
their
Yeah, a little
favourite
bit
G&T.
and correct it.
It is, after all, the best
Yeah.
time of the year.
No,
that deserves
coming, the
special
one is
drinks,
coming behind
not
you.
just wine or beer. So
One
this
black
holiday
car
season,
coming.
mix with the best with Fever Tree tonics for you and your
So, okay,
guests.
this is busy car park
Please
though.
enjoy responsibly.
This is Samsung S23 FE's greatest hits, with hits such as super fast processing speed, spectacular
Yeah.
Take the auto hold.
the new phone with all the greatest hits from £599. Buy the Galaxy S23 FE.
Have you been driving your hubby's car?
£94 worth of rewards, including £100 cashback.
I just missed the reference point.
Yeah,
Claim cashback on
Yes.
purchase. T's and C's apply. Samsung.com.
I want enough room on that side. Usually when I do it,
Bank that makes every deal
Slow
rewardable.
down.
have room.
Hang on, what does that mean?
Well, it's quick and easy to
Yeah.
open a Chase account.
Yeah,
so you
stop,
can
stop,
earning
stop.
rewards when you
Yeah.
spend and interest
You are
when
in.
you don't.
Okay, thanks for my attention.
Yeah, you are in.
So just straight my wheel.
With a few taps on the app, you can access our
You wanna
customer
straight your
service
wheel.
team
You
24/7.
need to go back then. Put in
Should I
the
just
reverse.
leave it like this?
Only living, breathing
Can you delete it like this?
You are in your
Download the
bay.
Chase app now.
So it doesn't matter if you don't
Yeah.
straight. Oh, right.
If you are in your bed, I mean you are past.
Octopus Energy is the only which
Let's come
recommended
on.
energy
We're gonna go the way we
years
come
running.
in.
Octopus Energy, outstanding customer
Just careful
service
in here
at
because
fair
it's so
prices.
busy.
Sheila Fogarty on LBC.
But they come in.
I think Dominic Grieve
Yeah,
has
let
just
the guy go.
set out very clearly why this
He's behind you.
conservative battle over this particular bill, the Rwanda safety bill, and the issue more generally, is,
Okay, let's
is
move on.
so fatuous and sort of wasteful. It's
Slow
wasteful of
down.
money. It's wasteful of
Slow
time.
down.
It's wasteful of
Go back.
talent. If we can wade
But
through
go back to the other
enough
side.
talent
We're
to
gonna
get to
go
the challenge
out from here.
in the party.
Shall I not go that way?
It's wasteful of that,
No, this way.
You can't go out that way.
and it's
to
wasteful
go
of
that way.
opportunity.
That way.
Yeah, we're gonna go this way.
Right.
That Dominic Grieve makes about having to tackle
I'm gonna have to try.
economic growth,
Just stop.
population
I'm gonna have to
Yeah.
go
or
forward.
not.
You could, because the
Having to
car
have
is
those
behind you, that's why.
conversations, talking about how the here and now of technology,
forward
the
and then
future
fix
of
this
technology can be harnessed to make those things
Yeah.
work in balance, both for ourselves
Let
as
them
a
go and then we
population
come out.
and for the planet, of course, you know, for our environment
I need
too.
to reverse right.
Yeah, you're gonna go
These
same way
bigger
we come
ideas
in,
just
not
aren't-
that way.
You're not
I
allowed
don't
to
see
go
them.
that way.
No, no.
Do you? I don't
You
see
can't get
them
out that way.
I see them in articles that
Because
I
you're gonna
read.
follow the
one
sat
way.
nav here. You're gonna go the way that you come in.
Blair-esque think tank stuff where they put out these huge reports about what, you know. what
Yeah,
we
the
should
same
do.
way.
You see
Like
it,
we're gonna go this
but
way,
I
okay?
don't see any evidence of it in our own government or indeed
I
in
have
our
to
politics.
put
So
the
it,
pedal
again,
on
if they're hiding their light under a bushel before the general election,
Auto
I look
hold
forward
on.
to hearing,
No, it's off.
more of it and seeing more
It's
of it.
off.
But as things stand, I just don't
I think that's why I'm
see.
struggling,
What
because I have to
see
put
is
that on
Prime
there like
Minister
Yeah, yeah.
foolishly missing an opportunity to just quietly. There would have been a bit of noise if you
Struggling
did
to
it.
get out. I
I
don't know
don't know
why.
why. You need to
Because I
steer
have
to
to
this
put.
side.
I'm
That's
putting my
why.
foot on the pedal.
Yeah, you need to steer. You don't steer. That's
Yeah,
why.
exactly.
You just quickly go.
Has not magically turned Rwanda into a different country.
You're
than it
doing
was a
it
week
again.
ago.
You're not steering.
From the perspective
I think because
of
that
where
is not letting me
it
move when I
hasn't-
drive.
It hasn't changed anything, and it
Let me go
won't
forward.
change.
Look, the
anything.
auto hold is off.
And from the party of government,
Just slow down.
we have
me just let that
individuals
car
putting
behind me,
pressure.
She just
on the
scared
Prime
that she's gonna hit
I'm
the
gonna-
car. That's
yeah.
why she's not reversing.
Set aside.
Still
But the
international
car is
law.
gone behind.
And
It's
remember,
gone
the
now.
European
The black
Convention on
car.
Human Rights.
Now
when it was
look, you got
created
space now.
in
Go on.
1950,
Slow down. Just
No,
what are you
no.
doing?
I'm on break.
in part
I'm
to
on break.
protect
This is why you're having a problem. You're both fighting each other.
from crazy.
She's
Yeah.
giving too much. She's gonna go into a car.
If I don't brake, she'll hit the car.
Then stop giving gas. Just release your brake
Yeah.
gently.
Yeah, I
Don't
am.
give gas. You're giving
Okay.
gas. You need to very, very gently just release a little bit of brake.
Yeah.
Not come off the brake fully.
That we saw
I've never had this
Yeah.
problem before.
is crazy government.
Yeah, yeah. Now it's fine. Now
And
it's
I want to
fine.
talk
Yeah.
after two more about what it
Yeah, do it
is
like this. It's
because I
okay.
think
Perfect.
Go back. Yeah, fine.
really ugly stuff.
Go back.
And that's
Right, no,
the
little
concern
bit
mine
more.
around this too. It
When I
leaves
was trying to
room
do that, I couldn't do it. I don't know
for
why.
racism
No,
and
because
division
everything is
and
same, but you are
diminishment
giving gas
of other human
instead of
beings in a way that
braking.
A is
Now stop.
just
Let that car go
appalling,
past you.
but B,
Yeah.
counterproductive and not necessary
She
in order to
hesitated,
address
that's
the problem. Bad government, crazy government. Thank God
It's
for the
fine.
European
Do-
Convention.
I've never
Just
had that.
relax.
Just take a deep breath. Let it
On
go.
the
relax.
end of the
Look at
road,
you.
turn left, Primrose Lane.
You need to get the
Then
system
take
now.
the
Yeah, she
second
was
left.
scared that she gonna hit the car behind and she didn't go.
Wise words from you. Really,
Sometimes.
very simple, very
okay.
straightforward, and hitting the nail on the head.
Now
It's
come
the
to the
first law
left.
of politics that you've got to be able to count.
I think that's what someone once
Now
said.
follow the
I
instruction
was out in
and relax.
Take a deep breath.
Lyndon
Hey, Johnson,
Baines
yeah.
Johnson.
Well, the thing is, Margaret Thatcher, who I do not like at all for various reasons, from Newcastle.
Turn left, B6159, Selby Road, then turn right.
Slow down, come to
When
the
she was in
left.
power, went to a
Now
country
go.
in 83 and 87. After 4 years.
Turn right, Irwin Approach,
Yeah.
then bear
Signal
left,
right
Temple
and stop
Newsom
here.
Road.
Stop here, okay?
The House of
Let
Lords
the
is
car
the
go.
year the
Stop
Parliament
here.
ping-pong
Stop
in
here.
the final year for Parliament.
Just
They
stop here.
cannot force legislation through.
Let
And
them
there is
all
another
go,
year
and
where
when
they're gonna
when it's
use
safe,
the
then we're
Parliament
gonna
Act.
take our
There is
time.
no sixth year in this Parliament to force it through when the Lords disagree. The Lords can destroy the legislation